And now, she's got backup. Because standing behind her in training camp, arms folded, hair tied back, and attitude fully loaded, is Sophie Cunningham.
Now you're storming out my house in the middle of the night. I'm trying to...
Ladies and gentlemen, the enforcer has entered the chat. Now, if you're new to this story, let's catch you up. Caitlin Clark isn't just a hooper, she's a human flamethrower. The most watched player in college basketball history, #1 draft pick, and the face of women's sports in 2024. That means two things. Every defender is coming for her. She needs someone to hold it down when things get messy. Cue Sophie. Sophie's reputation? Gritty, scrappy, petty, loud, aggressive. Also hilarious, chill, and fine as hell. Basically, she's a walking contradiction in Jordans and lashes. She's been in the league since 2019, and while she's not always in headlines, when she shows up, people remember. She'll hit a deep three, flex on your rookie, and yell, "and one," like it's church service. But here's where it gets interesting. When Sophie showed up to the Fever's training camp, she wasn't just another vet. She was immediately labeled Caitlin's bodyguard. Protect the Iowa asset at all costs. One fan tweeted, "Sophie Cunningham is about to start 3 fights a game for Caitlin and still have perfect mascara." They're not wrong. This isn't just a random vibe either, and Sophie has always had a little enforcer in her. Back in college at Missouri, Sophie was known for her killer jumper and her even nastier scowl.
So close. Look at her career, and the ball is coming this way. And a little talking out there right now between Cunningham and Jackie
She didn't care who you were. If you were in her way, she was going to let you know. Now she's got Caitlin to protect, and from the early footage, yeah, this duo is giving little sister scores 40, big sister snatches your chain. Sophie's not just here to hold Caitlin's hand. She's here to throw elbows, scream, "Ball, don't lie," and keep every jealous vet off her rookie's back. But here's the twist that makes it even better. She's not just a goon, she's good. Like really good. And the WNBA forgot. Sophie's been through it. Injuries, trades, limited minutes. But now, she's healthy, hungry, and ready to make headlines for more than just fights and facial expressions. So, let's review. Caitlin Clark, generational talent. Sophie Cunningham, the veteran nobody expected to go viral. The Indiana Fever? Suddenly must-see TV, and we're only on day 3 of training camp. We haven't even gotten to the regular season beef yet. But before we dive into Sophie's full game, the threes, the defense, and the thirst traps, let's pause for a quick moment of appreciation. Because this isn't just basketball. This is marketing, this is chaos, and this is good basketball. That right there, that's not your average role player. That's Caitlin Clark's enforcer, Indiana's new fan favorite, and the WNBA's next unexpected problem. Let's get into the skills, the sauce, and the smoke, because Sophie's not just cute, she's cold. Let's get one thing clear right now. Sophie Cunningham is not just Caitlin Clark's enforcer. She is not just a defender. She is not just a role player.
I see you looking, you must like me or something. I see you stirring that, must want to bite it or something.
She is a certified WNBA baddie. And when she steps on the court, you're going to need more than a good double team to stop her. The WNBA has plenty of talent. But when Sophie pulls up on Instagram with that blonde ponytail, hoops tucked in, lip gloss popping, and abs flexed like she just hit 10 hill sprints before brunch? Yeah, that comment section turns into NBA Twitter on Valentine's Day. One thirsty fan said, "She could throw me into the scores table and I'd say yes, ma'am." Another wrote, "Is it just me or did it get hotter in Indiana?" And the answer is, it's not just you. That's the Sophie effect. She posts a sweaty practice pic and the entire W timeline turns into a fan fiction thread. And honestly, we get it. She lifts. She glows. She dunks on your heart. But don't get it twisted. She's not just a pretty face. She's the kind of player who'll drop 18 points, lock down your top scorer, take your ankles and your followers, then go live on TikTok like it's nothing. Sophie's IG is a cheat code. You scroll thinking it's just WNBA promo and bam, it's a bikini fit, flexed biceps, and captions like, "Light work? Who's next?" We're talking abs that belong on the cover of ESPN Body Issue, shoulders that look like she bench presses opposing guards, and a smile that will get you in trouble even if you're happily married. One fan said, "She's so fine I forgot she was 6'1" and could crush me like a Capri Sun." And yet, here's the plot twist. She still gets underrated. Most casual fans see her highlights and think, "Oh, she's just the hot one who defends Caitlyn." Nah, she's the one who will body you in a pair of lashes, call you a baby, then post about it with a Drake lyric in the caption. She once said in an interview, "I'm a competitor. I love winning. I'll do whatever it takes." And judging by how she's guarding Clark in camp and also guarding her spot in fans' hearts, yeah, she's doing it all. Her TikToks are low-key dangerous. She's giving WNBA fans something they haven't had in a minute. Star power mixed with star quality. She's marketable. She's magnetic. She's a menace in makeup and knee sleeves. Even if you're tuning in just to simp, cool, you're watching the WNBA now. Mission accomplished. But here's what separates her from Instagram models who couldn't survive one WNBA screen. Sophie Cunningham is actually about that life. She dives for loose balls. She'll get in your face if you disrespect her teammates. And she's not afraid of the moment or the spotlight. So yeah, Caitlin Clark might be the franchise. But Sophie Cunningham? She's the aura. You can't teach confidence like that. You can't Photoshop toughness. You either got it or you're trying to DM it. And Sophie, she's got it all. Looks, game, loyalty, energy, and the absolute lack of fear needed to thrive in the new look Indiana Fever. This is good basketball. Let's talk about why Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark are already looking like the most iconic duo in the WNBA, and the season hasn't even started yet. First off, their chemistry, instant. From the moment they showed up to Fever training camp, it was like big sister, little sister energy activated. You got Caitlin, locked in, laser focused, all business. And Sophie? She's hyping her up, clapping loud, yelling, "Let's go" on every bucket. One day into camp and fans were already calling them the WNBA's new power duo. And the reason is simple. Caitlin brings the flash, Sophie brings the fire. Together, that's fireworks. On the court, it's already clear Sophie is Caitlin's protector. If you hard foul Clark, Sophie's walking up with that try it again energy. If you push Caitlin, Sophie's getting in your face like, "She's a rookie, I'm not." This is old school basketball energy. Think MJ and Oakley, Steph and Draymond. Caitlin and Sophie might be new, but this dynamic, classic. Last season with Phoenix, she shot over 40% from three, played top-tier perimeter defense, and held her own against all-stars. She's aggressive, confident, relentless, and she's finally on a team that lets her cook. And let's talk about that fan energy. Fever fans already love Caitlin, but Sophie? She's that sneaky fan favorite that ends up on a million TikToks before ESPN catches on. Even their post-practice interviews are different. Caitlin's like, "We're just trying to get better." Sophie's like, "We're trying to whoop some ass." And I promise you, WNBA fans are here for it. When the first player tries to rough up Caitlin on a hard screen, Sophie's going to be right there, elbow ready, smile locked, mascara still flawless. That's coming. And when it does, just remember, this is good basketball. Let's wrap this up by talking about what's coming next, because the WNBA season hasn't even tipped off, and Sophie Cunningham is already setting the tone. We're not just watching the rise of Caitlin Clark. We're watching the rebirth of the Indiana Fever, with Sophie playing the role of enforcer, entertainer, and engine all at once. Sophie doesn't just bring smoke, she brings leadership. She's the one making sure rookies aren't overwhelmed. And when the lights get bright, she's not folding, she's posing. She knows how to own a moment. When she hits a big three, she's flexing. When she takes a charge, she's popping up like she didn't just get laid out. And when she makes a highlight play, she knows exactly where the camera is. This is modern WNBA energy. Because let's be honest, Sophie Cunningham is made for TV. Whether she's mic'd up and talking spicy or dropping 30 while looking like she just walked out of a fitness shoot, she's built for this era. She brings energy, chaos, confidence, and beauty all in one highlight package. And the best part? She knows it. So buckle up, WNBA fans. Because this isn't just hype. This is chaos, this is confidence, this is culture, this is good basketball.